Alright, I'm here in Epping, New Hampshire at Epping Auto Salvage, which looks to be a pretty awesome junkyard. One of the few left in the area where you could just walk in and hopefully walk out with some parts. And I figured I'd start off on these two for all you JDM nerds. So not one, but two Supras. Second generation of the... But it's technically the Celica. Actually, no, this is a third generation Celica Supra. At this point, I don't believe the Celica name existed at all in relation to this car. They were just Supras. We walked over here and zigzagged around a bit, and yeah, I'm looking for mostly BMW parts, possibly some stuff for the Mercedes when I get that lined up. It's a pretty good yard, and I'm going to try to finish off on all the cool German stuff. But for right now, enjoy this crust and patina in this Ford truck and these two very much neglected and in need of love Toyota Supras. They're probably going to die here at the hands of a crusher. Let's be real. Chances of these cars getting rescued in New England with whatever rot they have are pretty minimal. But yeah, this is a great yard. I need to come here more often. And it's the first time I've ever come here, and I've delivered pizzas to these guys many times. Yes, it's a Murano. It's not a convertible, though. Typical New England rust. Alright, let's go find Ross. I have no idea where he ran off to. There's got to be a GM section that has some Oldsmobiles and Cadillacs. That's probably where I'll find him. Holy cow. Peterbilt 359. Nose. Crazy. Where's this guy?
I have a Suburban third seat out of this generation.
Yeah.
My dad would like to, the Packard panel truck, put the bucks in the floor so that, say, if you wanted to take other people along, you just drop like a Suburban seat in the back of it.
Okay, that's awesome.
So this thing's
I dig
equipped.
it.
This thing had the third seat option.
Okay.
The Blazer does also. So I'm thinking if I can just...
This poor truck. Man, I wonder, 170, 171, that's really not that much for these.
Right.
It's got the center console.
Yeah.
It's got some good parts on it. Nose is gone, obviously, but... Huh. This thing's a funny hodgepodge. Too bad about this K5 Blazer, too.
You got like a... Sure do.
this thing.
Even if you tell
You
me
ever
you're not,
seen one of these?
Yeah. But even if you tell them you're not looking for money, you just say like, look, fucking.
Yeah, I know. That's the conversation we had. Material from a
Yeah.
lot of these junkyards, and they're like, they will find you up and down if you have any kind of like boat or RV fiberglass in there.
Yeah.
And so they can't just kind of like distribute the garbage amongst the good stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it's sort of like just, it's become a liability to have
Sure.
any kind of RV.
Yeah.
So Kate loves these little Dakotas. I don't like that new style that has that weird look to them, and they're kind of goofy and they share Mitsubishi parts, but that first generation of the quad cab,
Yeah.
that kind of would be perfect for her. And Jeff had one, he's familiar with them. You seen his Ram? Speaking of Jeff, did you see the Ram that he's driving?
Yeah.
Well, he like doesn't drive it much, but yeah, he got a smoking deal on that thing, dude. It was like a friend, and so he picked it up cheap. I mean, it needed a bunch of work, obviously, like anything else. Mostly like rust repair on the bottom of the doors and just dumb stuff. But you got a good deal on it. They actually have a pretty good German section, man. No wonder they keep those Mercedes out front. That's good advertising, because, I mean, I can't believe there's 3 Peugeots. 505s. That was like the original angry headlight car when I was a kid, you know?
Yeah.
Back in the old country, the Peugeots are the ones that looked like a 59 Buick, you know? Dude, is this my old car? What? This ain't the same car, is it? Well, I mean, look it. So it's got the it's an early production, right? It's got the backup antennas. It's got the chrome. It's got this. I gotta take a picture. I gotta take the VIN. Come on. Oh shit. Well, I mean, like, okay, so cracked windshield, right? Kind of busted up, a little rough. Stock wheels. I mean, if somebody scraped off the Daimler Benz emblem in the corner of the windshield, but didn't touch much of anything else, this could be the car. I didn't have the lighter body cladding though, did I? Wasn't it silver? It wasn't like a lighter gray. I want to say mine was silver. I don't know. I took a photo of the VIN, dude. I'm gonna have to do some homework and figure that out, because that would be funny. Look at all these Mercedes in here. Oh, and there's Peugeot 2 and 3. It's funny how International redesigns their trucks like every half century. This is a truck from what, like late 50s into the... What's going on? Well, you got something good, so that works. I mean, it's not much, but if you're looking for it. Look at that old Park Ave. That could be the twin of the car that my parents almost bought, except that one was like more of a olive Aztec.
My grandmother always drove the Sabre. They had horses way back, but she drove the Sabre.
Yeah, 59's the only year those little Sabres were really exciting to me. Everything else, it was always like the bargain basement model, you know? I was just gonna say that. Holy cow. Holy cow. I hope this thing sees a road again someday. Although it's not looking Dude, that's riding too high up front. I think the engine's out of that car.
Got a rocky wrist sitting there.
Yeah. Duratech. Look at this Volvo. Give me one of those with a 4-speed. I'll drive that for 20 years before I get bored. Look at that. Just a big old, look at the roof rack, some sketchy Swedish Mickey Mouse nonsense.
Yeah.
Ha! I've seen this cab over on the road, believe it or not.
Nice.
What is that, a white GMC? A white, white International?
Yep.
Whatever it is.
Randy Brow, let's go.